They say if you don't at least got one hater, you're doing something wrong. Inspired by the riveting drama from the reality TV show Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, where Monica Garcia, unmasked as the blogger Reality Von Teese, stood her ground amidst a storm of controversy, I think it was high time we addressed the phenomenon of a hater. Now, this isn't about dissecting the rights or wrongs of the situation. It's about something we all deal with, whether we're aware of it or not. The so-called haters or the secret fans in our everyday lives. So are you ready to learn how to deal with haters? If so, buckle up and let's dive into the world of dealing with haters. First, we need to understand who a hater is and what drives them. A hater, in its simplest form, is someone who consistently expresses negativity or critical attitudes towards another person or group. But it's more complex than that. Psychological research has delved into the mindset of a hater, and it suggests that such negative behaviors, including those expressed online, may stem from various factors. Envy often plays a significant role. A person may see your success, your happiness, or your lifestyle as something they desire but can't attain. This unfulfilled longing can manifest as negativity directed towards you. Frustration too can create a hater. This frustration could be with their own life circumstances, their perceived failures, or even their inability to express themselves positively. In a bid to cope, they may project their frustrations onto you, resulting in hateful comments or actions. A third driver is a need for attention. In our digital age where the loudest voice often garners the most attention, some resort to negativity to stand out from the crowd. Expressing hate can be a misguided attempt to engage, to be seen, or to feel relevant in a sea of voices. Understanding these dynamics is crucial in dealing with haters. It allows you to depersonalize their negativity. You see, their hate isn't a reflection of you, your worth, or your actions. Instead, it's a mirror into their own struggles, insecurities, and desires. This understanding, however, does not excuse their behavior. It simply provides a lens through which you can view their negativity. It strips the power from their words and actions, reminding you that their hate says more about them than it does about you. Remember, it's not about you, it's about them. And with this understanding, you can navigate the world of haters with a sense of empathy and self-assuredness, knowing that their hate is a reflection of their own internal battles, not a verdict on your worth. Like the video if you agree. Now let's talk about how to control our emotions when faced with negativity. Emotions, they're like the weather inside us, aren't they? They can be sunny and bright, stormy and turbulent, or sometimes just a mild drizzle. And just like the weather, we can't always control them. But what we can do is prepare for them, manage them, and sometimes even use them to our advantage. This is especially true when dealing with haters. You see, haters will try to provoke you, to rile you up, to get under your skin. And that's where emotional regulation comes in. It's all about understanding your emotions, acknowledging them, and then choosing how to respond to them. Sounds simple, right? But it's not always easy. It's a skill, and like any other skill, it takes practice. But the rewards are immense. By mastering your emotions, you can prevent haters from getting the reaction they crave. You can maintain your calm, your peace of mind, and most importantly, your dignity. So how do we do this? Well, there are a few strategies you can employ. First, practice mindfulness. Be aware of your emotions as they arise. Don't just react impulsively. Pause, breathe, reflect. Ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? What's the best way to respond? Second, try to shift your perspective. Remember, haters are often dealing with their own issues. Their negativity is a reflection of them, not you. Don't take it personally. Third, express your emotions constructively. It's okay to feel angry or upset. These are natural reactions. But instead of lashing out, channel these emotions into something positive. Maybe it's a passionate blog post, a heartfelt song, or a thought-provoking video. And finally, seek support. Talk to a trusted friend or mentor. They can provide a fresh perspective, a comforting word, or just a listening ear. Remember, you are not your emotions. You have emotions. And with practice, you can choose how to respond to them. Mastering your emotions is the first step to dealing with haters. Let's focus on the positive, shall we? Positive psychology is a branch of psychology that emphasizes the positive aspects of human experiences, such as happiness, gratitude, and personal growth. It's about shifting our focus from what's wrong to what's right. And believe it or not, it can be a potent tool in dealing with negativity, including those pesky haters. Consider gratitude, for example. Gratitude is all about acknowledging the good things in your life. When we're faced with negativity, it's easy to let that overshadow all the good. But by consciously focusing on what you're thankful for, you can shift your perspective and help to balance out the negativity. Try this. Each day, write down 3 things for which you're grateful. They don't have to be big things. Maybe you're grateful for a good cup of coffee, a kind word from a friend, or the fact that you made it through the day. By focusing on these positives, you're training your brain to look for the good, even when faced with negativity. Another key aspect of positive psychology is focusing on your strengths. Sure, we all have weaknesses, and it's important to acknowledge them, but focusing too much on what you're not good at can lead to a negative mindset. Instead, identify your strengths and think about how you can use them to your advantage. Perhaps you're a great communicator, a creative thinker, or you're really good at solving problems. Whatever your strengths are, embrace them. Remember, you're unique, and your strengths are part of what makes you, you. Don't let anyone's negativity make you forget that. Finally, remember to be kind to yourself. Negative comments can hurt, but it's important not to beat yourself up. Practice self-compassion, and remember that everyone, even the most successful people, have faced negativity and criticism. It's part of being human. Positive psychology interventions can help us to create a more positive mindset, and by doing so, counteract the effects of negativity. It's not about ignoring the negativity, but about not letting it dominate your perspective. Remember, positivity counters negativity. You're not alone in this. It's a sentiment we tend to forget when we're in the thick of dealing with negativity, but it's an essential reminder. In this vast, interconnected world we live in, we are never truly alone. And that's the power of your tribe. Your tribe isn't just your family and friends. It's the people who share your values, who lift you up, who celebrate your victories and support you in your challenges. They're the ones who remind you of your worth when the haters try to tell you otherwise. The importance of this social support for mental health cannot be overstated. Numerous scientific studies have consistently highlighted the impact of a supportive community on our mental well-being. It's like a safety net, catching us when we fall, buffering the impact of negative comments and experiences. It's an echo chamber of positivity, bouncing back the positive energy that you put out into the world. Finding your tribe might take time and effort, but it's worth it. It's about finding those who resonate with you, who understand you and accept you for who you are. It's about creating a space where you feel safe, valued, and heard. And it's about fostering relationships that are reciprocal, where you give and receive support in equal measure. Once you've found your tribe, nurture these relationships. Show them the same kindness, empathy, and support they show you. Be there for them just as they are there for you, because together you're stronger. Your tribe can also help you put the negativity into perspective. They can remind you that the haters are just a small fraction of the world, that there's so much more positivity and love out there. They can help you focus on the good, on the constructive criticism and the genuine appreciation, instead of the hate. Remember, your tribe is not just a shield against the haters, they're your cheerleaders, your advisors, your confidants. They're the people you can turn to when you're feeling down, the people who will help you rise above the negativity. Your tribe is your strength. And with this strength, you can face the haters head on, knowing that you're not alone, that you have a community of people who believe in you and support you. Your tribe is your strength. Let's put our hearts into this. The heart is more than just a simple symbol of love. It carries with it connotations of kindness, compassion, and understanding. In this context, we're not talking about the organ that pumps blood through our bodies, but rather the emotional heart. The one that feels, empathizes, and connects with others. In dealing with negativity and haters, this heart plays a crucial role. You might be wondering why we should extend kindness and compassion to those who might not show us the same courtesy. The answer lies in the psychological benefits of empathy and compassion. Firstly, empathy allows us to understand others better. When we put ourselves in the shoes of the person expressing negativity, we might realize that their actions stem from their own struggles and insecurities. This understanding can help us depersonalize their negativity, seeing it as a reflection of them and not of us. Secondly, showing compassion, even to those who might not deserve it, can be incredibly liberating. It allows us to let go of resentment and anger, emotions that can be harmful to our mental well-being. By choosing compassion, we choose to rise above the negativity, refusing to let it control our happiness. Now, this doesn't mean we should allow ourselves to be treated poorly. It's crucial to set boundaries and stand up for ourselves when needed. But it does mean that we should aim to approach situations with empathy and compassion, rather than letting anger or resentment dictate our responses. The heart method is not about being a doormat. It's about being a bigger person. It's about understanding that everyone, including those who harbor negativity, is fighting their own battles. It's about choosing kindness and compassion even when it's hard. So the next time you encounter a hater, remember the heart method. Try to understand where they're coming from, respond with compassion, and protect your mental well-being by refusing to let their negativity affect you. Lead with your heart, always. We've covered a lot today, haven't we? From understanding the psychology of a hater to learning how to maintain control over your emotions. We've delved into the realm of positive psychology and discovered techniques that can help shift your perspective from the negative to the positive. Then we took a journey towards building a supportive tribe and learned about the powerful heart method, which emphasizes the significance of empathy and compassion, even towards those who try to bring us down. So, let's take these lessons forward and continue to shine brightly, regardless of the shadows that may try to dim our light. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Until next time, stay positive and keep shining, my alchemists.